Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your bar lower body workout. What you're going to need today is a mini band. Once we get started, we're going to place that mini band right above the knees in a high band position. Now, you're also going to need a chair or a bench or a countertop or something to help stabilize your hips. So we have a lot of unilateral movements today, meaning one leg. I'm going to just give you an example before we get going, what I want you to do. So I really want you to keep your hips level with the ground. So for example, when we abduct, we want the hips to stay level. We will feel it in the standing leg, but we're really gonna press into that band to feel it here. Now, if we do this number, we're gonna feel it more in the hip, more in that standing leg, and less in this leg. Now, we will feel it in both legs. Just make sure you stand up nice and tall, brace the core. Think about keeping the hips parallel to the ground below. Now, you will also need a mat if you're doing this barefoot. If not, don't worry about it because we're not coming down onto the mat today. So go ahead, grab all your stuff, grab something to hydrate with if we need to take a break, and go ahead and place this band right above the knees. So here's the format for today. We have 19 different exercises. Every exercise will be performed for 1 minute each. After that 1 minute, we have a baRECOVERY where we will either pulse or get into position for the next move. Now, I will be telling you what to do, and I also want you to look at the demo above. So after that minute, we're gearing for the next move. It'll be demonstrated right here, and I will also be talking you through it throughout the entire workout. So we're gonna begin with a nice warm-up. Let's go ahead and bring it to first position. Heels in, toes out, hips are level, external rotation of the hips. Make sure those shoulders are down and away from the ears. Draw your deep belly button up and in towards the spine. Right hand goes on the hip. Here's your first exercise. We have alternating abductions for 2 and then bilateral for 2. So here's what it's gonna look like. Right, left, and then for 2. So it's a 4 count, right, left, and then both. We have 60 seconds. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Right, left, both for 2. Right, left, both for 2. Right leg, left leg, both legs. This is just your warm-up. Get nice, warm, and ready for today. Sink it 1 inch lower. This mini band's just gonna provide that extra resistance today. Right, left, both for 2. Right, left, both for 2. $10 seconds, and then we're gonna hold a bilateral pulse. 3, 2, hold that bilateral pulse. Next up, the demo, look at it. We have a leg extension 4 count. We lift the right leg only, extend the leg, and then bring it back in. Bring that pulsing to a stop. We go in 3, 2, 1. Lift, extend, down, return. So pull the band, extend the leg, lower down, lift from the quad, squeeze the quad, control it down. Hips are level. Make sure that left knee is nice and soft. Never locking that knee out fully. Lift, squeeze the quad. Halfway. This is burning. We have 15 seconds, and then we hold that leg extension pulse. Let's hold it up and pulse. In 3, 2, just hold it. Next up, we have a first position plie to leg abduction. Now, when we abduct that leg, make sure the hip points stay square. Really brace the core as we do that. Bring those legs together. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Hips stay level right here. What we don't want is this number. You're losing the tension. You're not getting the full benefit. Final 10 seconds, and then we hold that leg out. We'll pulse it out. Last one, hold it out, and now we pulse. 15 seconds here. And then we're gonna rotate towards this chair. Right leg will stay planted. We have a lunge to calf raise. Hips stay level. 3, 2, toe goes down, turn it, and it's lunge, calf raise, up, return. Make sure that stance is fairly narrow so your band doesn't slide up. Down, heel up, down, drive through the heel. Keep that knee behind the toe. Halfway through. Five seconds, then that heel stays up, and we pulse in 3, 2, hold it up. Now we pulse. We have an 8 count move next. It's 1 glute lift with this right leg, 2 crunches or 2 repeaters, and then 1 hamstring curl. Left heel goes down, stand it up we go. And 3, 2, 1. Lift the leg, crunch, out, crunch, hold, curl, out, and lower. Lift, crunch for 2. Hold, hamstring curl. Return. Nice. Keep those hips nice and stable. Brace the core. Glutes, core. Hold, hamstrings. Lower down again. Three, 2, just hold that pulse up. 15 seconds here, and then we have a lateral walk. We'll walk for 4, and then hold a squat pulse for 4. We'll take a quarter turn to the right, and 3, 2, 1. We walk 4, 3, 2. Now pulse it down for 4, 3, 2. Again, walk 4, 3, 2. Hold. Pulse it down. We walk for 4, 3, 2, pulse squat, 4, 3, chest is lifted, heavy in those heels. Make sure you keep tension on the band the whole time. Don't bring those feet together. Once we're done with this exercise, we will take this chair and bring it over to this side and do the same thing on the other side. Hold this 4, 3, 2, and we're done. Go ahead, switch that chair to the other side. We're starting from the top. Adjust that band as needed. Now we'll go left, right, and both. This time, come up off the heels, squeeze the calves. Let's go. Left, right, and both. Left, right, go both. Left, right, go both. If you need to, you can place the heels back on the ground. It is burning. Stay there. You got this. Last 4, 3, 2. Now hold that bilateral pulse. Just hold it here. Next up, we're going back to those leg extensions. We lift, extend, in, return. Toes will point forward. If you have this external rotation, your band may start to slide up. We go in 3, 2, 1. A lift, extend, then lower. Pull the band, squeeze the quad. Lower down, keep the hips level. A lift. Notice if this right hip is sinking. Don't let it. You really have to brace the core to stabilize those hips. That right knee has a soft bend in it. Really squeeze the quad right here. Squeeze it. I'm right there with you. Come on. 10 seconds. And then we hold that leg long. We'll pulse it out. And 4, hold it. Just keep pulsing. 15 seconds. Next up, we have first position plie to that leg abduction. Whew. Make sure hips are level. Press into the band. Don't lean away from the resistance. Go into the resistance. We go in 3, 2, 1. It's down, a lift, abduct. Down, a lift, abduct. Ten seconds. Then we hold that pulse. Hold it out. Continue the pulse. All right, next up we have those lunges with a calf raise. So left leg will go behind. We'll just take a quarter turn to the right. Make sure this back leg is pretty in, or else that band will roll up. We go in 3, 2, 1. It's down, heel up, return, a lunge, return, a lunge, heel up, return, heavy in that right heel. Halfway point. Squeeze that calf, you got it. 10 seconds. Then we'll hold this right heel up and we'll pulse. 3, 2, just hold it, pulse it down. All right, coming up next, we have that 8-part movement, 8-count movement. 1 glute lift, 2 crunches, 1 hamstring curl. Left leg will move, keep the hip points level. We go in 3, 2, heel goes down, let's go. It's up, crunch for 2, hold, curl it in, lower down, lift, crunch for 2, curl it in, lower down, up, 2 crunches, engage the core, hamstrings, return, glutes, abs, hold, hamstrings, return, you got it. Ten seconds, then we hold that pulse. 2, hold that leg, just pulse it out. All right, coming up next, we have some monster walks. We'll walk it forward for 4, and then pulse squat for 4. If you need to adjust your band, adjust it before we go into these monster walks. Here we go. Take a quarter turn to the left, adjust your band, we go. In 3, 2, 1, walk it forward, press into that band, hold, pulse. 3, 2, 1, walk it back. 4, 3, 2, pulse squat for 4. Walk it forward for 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse. 4, 3, 2, walk it back. Pulse. Forward. Pulse. Back for 4. Pulse for 4. 15 seconds. Back for 4. Hold this pulse, hold this pulse. Next up, we're coming to our chair and we have 2 fire hydrants. So this left leg will stay bent. We'll press into the band. We'll then straighten the leg and pulse for 3. Bring it down. It's gonna be on an 8 count. Let's go ahead, walk it towards our chair. Stand it up tall, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Pulse, 3, 2, 1, return. 2 fire hydrants, hold, extend, pulse, and lower. 2 fire hydrants, hips are still level. Return, 2 fire hydrants, hold it, pulse for 2, for 1, return. Don't lean into that chair. Pretend that it's not even there. Hold that fire hydrant, little pulses. 15 seconds here. Next up, we have an inner thigh lift to a glute lift, and then we'll just create a nice sweep. We'll start slower, and then we'll get rid of that little tap and just sweep the foot. We go in 3, 2, external rotation of the hip, glutes, inner thighs, glutes, inner thighs, and glutes. Keep that external rotation. Soft right knee. If you want, we're gonna pick up that tempo and sweep this left foot in 3, 2, 1. Neutral spine, neutral belly. Brace that core. We will pulse that inner thigh lift in 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses. Coming up next, we're going to combine the monster walks and the lateral walks. We'll start lateral walk, monster walk forward, monster walk back. Woo, we go. In 3, 2, 1, lateral walks. For 4, 3, 2, monster walks. 4, 3, 2, now we take it back. For 4, 3, 2, lateral walk. Monster walk. Bring it back. Lateral walk. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Now take that chair, bring it to the other side. Y'all, we are almost done. We're going to continue those. 2 fire hydrants, straight leg pulses for 3. Go ahead, get set up. Soft left knee. Rise the right toes, keep the hips level. And 3, 2, 1. Out and in. Hold, extend, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. 2 fire hydrants. Hold, extend, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Grip check. We have 15 seconds. Hold that fire hydrant pulse. All right, we're gonna go to that inner thigh lift to glute lift. We'll slow it down for the first 30 seconds and you get to make that call. You can sweep the foot or you can stay. Here we go, let's get set up. In 3, 2, and 1. Lift inner thigh, glutes, inner thighs, glutes, very small range of motion. Outer glutes, inner thighs, glutes. Hips are level. "30 seconds. Let's pick up that tempo if you did on the other side. Three, 2, and hold that inner thigh lift. All right, we have 2 more exercises and we are done. Coming your way, we're coming back to first position. 2 bilateral abductions, 1 calf raise, heels in, toes out. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Out for 2, squeeze the calves lower. Seconds. 3, 2, just hold this pulse out. All right, coming up next, we're going to finish with 1 minute of these abduction pulses, but we're going to raise the heels off the ground. Really challenge the calves. This is gonna hit the calves, hammies, quads, and glutes. Heels go up. We go, last 60 seconds. Find a tempo that you can maintain. Heels are glued together. They're off the ground. Squeeze the calves. I feel my glutes engage, hamstrings engage, quads engage. Keep pressing into that band. Sink it 1 inch lower. "30 seconds. Keep those hips level. We are at the finish line. You got this. Come on. Final 15. Heels up 1 inch higher. One inch lower. We hold in 3, 2, press into that band, sink it 1 inch lower. Shoulders are stacked over the hips, sink it 1 inch lower. Bring that hand off the chair if we can. We're holding, we are squeezing. 30-second finisher. Take a big deep inhale. Match it with the exhale, final 15. Hold on to it. 1 inch lower. Here's our last. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Nice work. Inhale, arms go up. And exhale, arms go down. Let's go ahead and take that band off. Try to keep your head above your heart and then just let the legs roll that band off. And get rid of that band. Place the left hand on the chair. Right heel goes in towards the right glute. Let's get a nice stretch along that quad. Chest is lifted. Press the foot into the hand to open up the chest as well. And as we exhale, let's cross the outside of the right ankle over the left quad and start to hinge it forward for a figure 4 stretch, hitting the outer glute and the hips. Big, deep, expansive inhale. As we exhale, rise out of it. Let's take it to the other side. Left foot goes into the left hand. First, pull the foot in to feel it along the quad, and then push the foot into the hand to open up the chest. Big, deep, expansive inhale. As we exhale, release. Come into that figure 4 stretch on the left side. Start to hinge from the hips. I am in a pool of my own sweat right now. All right, that was super fun. Big, deep inhale and exhale, rise out of it. All right, final stretch of the day. Just turn that chair so we can place one of our place a foot onto the chair. Brace yourself with a wall if needed. Make sure the hips are squared. Inhale, long spine. As we exhale, just start to hinge from the hips, feeling it along the back of that hamstring and into the calf muscle. Ooh. Big, deep inhale. As we rise and let's switch sides. Inhale, rise up. Let's just give that upper body a nice little opener. Inhale, arms reach up. And as we exhale, open up the chest by drawing the elbows slightly behind the rib cage. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, expand. Nice work today. If you didn't think that was challenging enough, I highly recommend increasing your resistance band next time. So that resistance band is really what controls the intensity of your workout. So if it felt too much at any time, maybe we need a lighter one. Play around with the resistance. You did awesome. Keep up the great work and have a wonderful rest of your day.